right. You guys, what we're going to do today is learn to think about sounds in a new way. And when we're learning and we're in the classroom, what are we using to think? Tucker, what do we think with?
A brain.
We do. And so how would I draw a picture of that? What would I draw if I wanted to show someone thinking?
A head.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a head. Okay, I'm going to try to do it. There he is. Pretty good head. All right.
Make a brain.
Now, if I teach you this new way to think about sounds, what it does is it helps us with spelling and it helps us with reading. It helps us become better, more fluent readers. And the purpose in that is to, when we're fluent readers, Tucker, we can comprehend and understand what we're reading. And that's why we read. We read to know. And so we're going to learn to think about these sounds in a new way so that we can become better readers and better spellers. All right, so when we're, Tucker, so when I've got my person and I'm showing him thinking, okay? So when we're thinking, our brain takes in information from our senses. So, Jolie, how do we know when the lights are on? How can you tell?
With our eyes.
That's right, you can see that the lights are on. So I'm going to draw his eyes.
Because when the lights are off, you can't see anything. And when the lights are on, you can see the lights.
Exactly. And Tucker, another way, our senses, we can also hear the sounds. And how do we hear?
Ears.
Ears. So I'm going to draw his ears.
Right there.
And another way we learn is through talking. We learn through talking. And the way that I'm going to introduce to you today is a little different because we can also feel the sounds in our mouth. So let's do this real quick. Wiggle your hands behind your back. Okay.
Oh, I've done this.
You've done this? Tucker, are your fingers moving? They're not? Wiggle your fingers behind your back. Are they moving now? Jolie, are yours moving?
Yes.
All right. How do you know your fingers are moving behind your back?
Because it's part of my body.
And so how do you know?
You can feel it.
You can feel it because you can't see them and I can't hear them, right? But you can feel them.
Mine.
Okay? Tucker, in your mouth, it's the same way. We can't see what's in my mouth, and I can hear the sounds, but I can feel them. And so what we want to do is we're going to connect these three things together. We're going to connect what we see with what we hear and with what we feel in our mouth. And that's how we're going to better be able to spell and read. All right, so let's do it. This is a good way for me to show you how. Ready? Let's take a practice sound. Let's do one sound. Let's do the sound p. Yeah, we don't want to go pa. We just want to go p. All right. Jolie, what do you feel moving when you do that sound?
Your mouth pops.
Okay. What part of your mouth pops? Does your tongue pop? Is it your lips popping? What do you think, Tucker?
Lips.
Your lips are what happens to them? Do they pop in? Do they pop out?
They pop out.
Okay, so they come together, and then a puff of air comes out, and it makes the sound. All right, so if I were to show you a picture, let me put a few pictures out, and if we were to try to find a picture that showed our lips popping together and popping out, which picture would you choose? All right, wait, we picked two different pictures, so we need to figure out which one. I'll get rid of these two because those don't go. We need to figure out which one goes with our sound. Tucker says this one. Tucker, what do you see in this picture moving? Look at this. What do you see moving? That would be a sound. Let's think about what we see.
Lips.
Okay, the lips are apart. What do you see inside the mouth?
Teeth.
A T? The tongue? Okay, and where's the tongue?
Inside.
Where is it touching?
The teeth.
Okay, so you do this with me. Does your tongue touch your teeth when you do that? No, it doesn't. So with this, let's look at this picture. In this picture, what do we see? Jolie, what do you see?
I see it popping.
Okay, what's popping? You said it's popping. What do you see popping?
The lips.
Okay. And what is this little air, this puff coming out shows the air coming out. Okay, so which is a better picture to show p? Tucker, which do you think is the better picture then? Okay, so we're going to go with this picture for puff. Now, one of the things we're going to find out about our sounds is that they have brothers. That means they have other sounds that are close. They're very similar, Tucker, to the other sounds. There's only one difference, that the other one is noisy. And so we have to figure out what is the noisy brother for p. And here's how we're going to do that. You guys ready? Put your hand on your throat. And let's do this. Do you feel anything moving in here?
I see, well...
Do you feel anything?
I feel right here popping.
When you go, do it again. Can you do it? Feel right here. Do you feel any movement, any vibrating? Mm-mm. Okay, Tucker doesn't feel it. I don't feel any either. Do you feel any?
No.
No, but now let's try this sound. Ready? We're going to put our hand here.
It's vibrating, so that's the brother.
So that's a brother, and we're going to call that noisy. So we have p is quiet. What would be the noisy brother? We're going to make the sound in the same place. Wait a second. Now, no, we're going to find the noisy brother for p. But we want to be careful. We're not going to go ba. We're going to go b. There we go. Okay. And does it feel noisy or quiet?
Noisy.
Noisy. So now we have our picture for our two brothers. If we were to put a letter symbol, Tucker, with this, what letters would we put? What symbols do you think we would put with there?
P.
A P? And what would the noisy one be?
B.
We would put a B. Okay. Okay. I need your feet still, and I need your eyes on Mrs. Lacefield. What we're going to do is discover another pair of consonants, another pair of brothers. So far we discovered the lip poppers. But now I want you to feel this sound. Let's say this sound together. Okay, what do you feel, Tucker? What's moving in your mouth when you make that sound?
Your tongue.
Okay, is that true, Jolie? Do you feel your tongue moving? Mm-hmm. And when you say you feel your tongue, how do you feel your tongue move? Do you feel it move? Where do you feel it touch?
Our teeth.
Okay, you feel it go up and tap behind the teeth. Jolie, do you feel that as well? Do you feel it tap up in the back or in the front?
In the front.
Okay, and that's right, our tongue goes up, it taps behind the teeth. Okay, so if that tongue comes up and taps, what do you think would be a good name for that?
Tongue tapper?
Yeah, we're going to call it, it's a great name, we'll call it a tongue tapper. Let's feel our throat. Is the noisy or the quiet tongue tapper? Let's feel.
Quiet.
Quiet. I agree. I think it's quiet. I don't feel vibration here in my throat. So Tucker, if that's the quiet one, let's see can we figure out the brother? What would the noisy brother be? You do it. D. Jolie, do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Did your tongue still go up and tap?
Yes.
My tongue still went up and tapped behind my teeth.
Vibrating.
And it's noisy right here. So now we have another pair of brothers. Let's decide which picture goes best. Which picture would go best that shows that tongue tapping? Okay, Jim. Okay, Tucker, and you seem to agree with that. Why is this the best picture?
Because it shows that tongue is touching the teeth.
Okay, the tongue goes up and taps. This wouldn't be a very good picture because the tongue is moving. But where does it touch in this picture, Jolie?
The top of your mouth.
Yeah, in the front or the back?
Front.
Here, in this
back.
one. This one's touching in the back. So this is really the best picture for our tongue tappers. So now we have our tongue tappers and we have lip poppers. Let's discover another pair before we finish for today. Okay? Ready? Let's feel in our mouths. This one's a little harder because we can't see it, so it's a little bit harder and it's hard to feel the movement. Tucker, what do you feel moving when you, let's see if you can see the movement.
Our tongue.
Okay, so that's the tongue is the moving part this time. And how does it move, Jolie?
By your tongue scrapes it.
Okay, and where does it do that? Does it kind of, if this were my tongue and this were my mouth, is it moving up and tapping in the front, or does it kind of go up in the back?
It goes up in the back and taps it, and it goes back down.
Okay, it scrapes it and comes back down to make that, could even sound a little bit like a scraping sound, right, Tucker? All right, so if that's, if the tongue goes up and scrapes, Tucker, can you think of a good name for that? Tongue going up and scraping. What do you think would be a good name for that?
Tongue scraper.
Probably a tongue scraper. I like that name. All right. So if that's our, let's feel, is that going to be a noisy tongue scraper or quiet? You guys feel right here.
Quiet.
Yeah. Do you agree, Jolie?
Uh-huh.
Did you feel?
Yeah.
Okay. So if that's the quiet one, what would the noisy brother be? Okay, I feel that. I feel the vibration. And did your tongue, let's feel again. The tongue goes up and scrapes in the back. And so now we have another pair of brothers. We have our quiet tongue scraper and a noisy tongue scraper. Let's find the best picture. Which picture shows, Tucker agrees. Why is this the best picture? Jolie, why is that the best picture?
Because you can see the tongue scraping.
Okay, because you can actually see it going up in the back, and we can feel that, and there's the air coming out. All right, good job with the brothers. So let's look at, we have our 3 so far. Which is this one, Tucker? Okay, and this one, Jolie? And this one, Tucker? Oh, we didn't do that one. And what's? And? And that's g is noisy. What would the quiet brother be? G. Excellent. All right. Vowels are a little bit harder to feel than consonants because the changes are smaller, okay? And let's see, how many vowel letters do we have? Do you know them? Julie, do you know? Okay, A.
B. A. I. O. U. I mean Z.
No Z. A. Most.
A. E. I. O. U.
Okay, A, E, I, O, U. So how many is that? We're going to leave the drawer shut. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, and sometimes people include Y and W. Okay, so how many do I have here?
6.
No, look at my hand. 7. Put your chair down, please. Okay, so I have 7. All right. So do you know how many vowel sounds we have? Okay, so we have 7 symbols. Look at me, Jolie. But we have 15 sounds. 15 sounds. So what does that tell you? Okay, what does that tell us? If I asked 5 students to go to the store and get me 15 books, could they carry just 1 book?
No.
And how many would they have to carry?
3 in each hand.
3 in each hand. They'd actually have to each carry a couple books. They'd have to carry 2, okay? 2 or more, like you said, all right? So we have 15 sounds, but we have 5 or 7 letters, okay? And each has to carry more than 1 sound. All right, so our tongue works toward the front on some vowels, in the bottom on some, and in the top on some. What do you see when I turn my head?
A nose.
Okay, my nose, and so I'm going to do that. And what else do you see here?
Ear.
An ear.
And part in one eye and half of your mouth.
Okay, so I'm going to draw kind of like the side so you can kind of see my nose. I'm going to do it on this side, and my ear over here. And I want you to watch, because I'm going to make all those sounds, and I want you to watch how my mouth moves. What happens when you see? Watch, Tucker, you're going to have to watch because it's fast. Ready? Okay. I want you to notice how my mouth moves. E, I, A, ooh. What happened with my chin?
It got longer and longer, then it got shorter and shorter.
Okay, it went down. Is that what you mean? It went down and it came back up. Those changes are very small. Did you notice that, Tucker? Okay. All right, so my chin went down for each one at the beginning. All right, in little tiny steps. So we're going to make steps with these cards. We're going to make some steps. Okay. So, ready? I want you to make this one with me. E.
E.
If this was our first step, where would we put it?
From right here.
E. Okay, up high. So I'm going to let you do that, Jolie. Will you put that one? Okay. So we have E. All right, and if I was going to make the next one, ready? E. Let's do it together. E. Let's do I.
I.
All right, so what happened? Did my jaw go up, Tucker, or down?
Down.
So if I was to show another step down, what would I put? Where would I put this? Okay, and you know what? Was it a big step or was it a small step?
Big.
It was big. Let's do it again. You check it with me. E. I. Did you make a big step down or a tiny step?
Tiny.
It was a tiny step. So we're gonna put it closer because it was a very tiny step down. E. I. Ready? We're gonna do the next one. E. I. What happened that time, Jolie?
It went down another.
Down another step. So let's show that with another color. All right. So we're making steps down. E. I. Let's do it again, Tucker. Next one is E. I. Am I right? Hold on. I'm sorry. E. A. We have E. A.
A.
Okay. So what happened that time? Did it chin go up or down?
Down.
Down again. Will you put another square to show that? Let's put another one. Okay. So we have E. A. E. A. Jolie, did our chin go up or down again?
Down.
Down, another step. Did it go a big jump or just a little jump?
A little jump.
So let's put hands down. All right. Can you guys name with me what we have so far for our steps? We have E, I, E, I, A. Okay. So we have E, I, A. Did it go up or down, Tucker?
Up.
It did. E, I, A. We E, I, A. Did my chin go another step up, or did it go another little step down?
Down.
It was another little step down. So let's
that's
show
pretty
that.
color.
All right. So we've got our squares. What I should have done is this. I think I'm going to switch this with this, so it's on the table. Okay. And you notice we're making kind of a horseshoe circle.
It's supposed to be like that.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is erase these, and I'm going to put them here. So this will show you the nose, and our ear is going to be over here. All right, here we go. Now, watch my drop now. E, I, A. What happened that time, Tucker?
It went down.
Yeah, did it go down just a tiny bit or quite a bit?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit that time. So we're going to add another...
No, it's my turn. He just put that.
Oh, did he put that one?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to have to put your hands in your lap so we can put our Jolie, that one was a little bit more open that time. So we have all the way from our E. What does my mouth do when I do E?
E, a smile.
It's a smile. All the way down to
E.
Is way down here. What happened? Now my mouth is what, Tucker? Is it closed or open? That made you yawn, didn't it? Is my mouth closed or open?
Open.
Open. So I went from a smile to an open. And now let's see what happens from here. Now we're going to go Did my mouth go further down or did it come up?
Come up.
It came up a little bit. So let's show that with our block, our square. All right, and it did. So now we got O. Jolie, what happened that time? Ah, ah, oh. Did the mouth go down or come up again?
Up.
It went up again, didn't it? So there.
Isn't this the last one?
No, I skipped one, I think, in my little in the beginning. I forgot O. So we got O, right? O, O, Did my mouth go down or up? Oh, you do it. Hands down. O,
Up.
Up again. Good. These are tricky. All right. And now we're going to go from ooh, ooh. Did my mouth go down or up?
Down. Up.
Which? You gotta think.
Up.
Ready? Ooh.
Down.
Ooh.
Up.
Now you're thinking. It went closed, so we're gonna put ooh. Look at my mouth when I do ooh. Ooh. What do you notice? Ooh.
It looks like a...
Ooh. You do it.
Ooh.
Maybe you need to want to look in the mirror and see yours. Ooh. What shape do you see?
Uh-oh.
So, and an O is, what shape is an O?
A circle.
A circle, it's round.
Uh-oh.
So look, we went from E, look at E, and then I'm a smile, ah, which was open, all the way to a oo, which is round. All right? And so now we at least have an idea of all of the sounds on our vowel circle, except that this is not all. We have one more group that we're not going to do today. But there's one more.
Yeah, I know it's on the side.
It's off to the side, but we're not going to do those today. This is our first group of vowels.